Everybody wants something. Everyone has dreams, goals, that someday fantasy. You know what I'm talking about, that one day you'll start the business. One day you'll get in shape. One day you'll leave the job you hate. One day you'll start taking care of your mental health. One day you'll finally be who you were meant to be. Let me be straight with you, one day is just an excuse in a fancy dress. It's procrastination disguised as hope. The truth, you don't need more motivation. You don't need to watch 100 videos or wait for the right moment. You don't need a perfect plan. You need to start. You need to shift the mindset from "I'll do it later" to "I'm doing it now." There's no magic in waiting. The only magic comes from doing. Execution beats theory. Action beats perfection. Always, people wait for the stars to align. They want to feel ready. Let me ask you, how long are you going to wait for the perfect time that doesn't exist? The truth is, you'll never feel fully ready. You'll never have all the answers. You're going to be scared. You're going to have doubts. And that's exactly why most people never start. Fear runs their life, but fear is not a sign to stop. It's a signal to move. You don't need motivation. You need clarity. Clarity about what you want and the brutal honesty to admit why you're not there yet. It's not because of your boss. It's not because of your parents. It's not because you don't have time. It's because you haven't taken control, and it starts with a decision, a real one, not a maybe tomorrow, not a let me think about it, a cold, serious, committed decision. Let today be day one. Let today be the day you look yourself in the mirror and say, "I'm done waiting." No one's coming to hand you your dream. There is no elevator. There are no shortcuts. It's all stairs. It's long, it's tiring, and it's lonely, but it's worth it. You just have to be willing to take that first uncomfortable step. Stop glorifying struggle if you're not willing to change. Everyone talks about how they've been through tough times, but pain is only power if you use it. Struggle without growth is just suffering. Turn your pain into fuel. Turn your excuses into reasons. Turn your fears into fire. Use everything they said against you as proof that you're still standing and you're not done. Understand this. You don't need to be the smartest, fastest, or most talented. You just need to be relentless. You need to be obsessed with progress. Every day won't be perfect, but if you commit, truly commit, and make every day day one, you'll separate yourself from 99% of people who are still stuck in the fantasy phase. Your time is now. Stop romanticizing potential. Potential without execution is poison. Everyone has potential, only a few have the guts to pursue it. Every second you waste waiting for a sign is a second someone else is outworking you. They're doing what you're afraid to do. They're not waiting for day one. They made that decision already. There are people with less money, fewer connections, more trauma, and less support, and they're still building, still grinding, still rising. Why? Because they chose to bet on themselves. They didn't need someone to believe in them. They believed in themselves before the world noticed. You need to do the same. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for someone to pick you. Pick yourself. You've got one life, not a test run, not a draft version. This is it. The clock is ticking, and you're either getting closer to your vision or further from it. One day or day one, you decide. Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can, and don't you dare compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Your journey is yours, but it doesn't begin until you start. Take the risk. Write the book, start the vlog, launch the business, go to therapy, hit the gym, have that tough conversation, apply for that job, say no to things that drain you, say yes to the life you actually want. No more someday, no more maybe, no more talking without doing. Words mean nothing without action. Discipline means showing up even when you don't feel like it. Progress means doing hard things repeatedly until they get easier. Greatness means doing what most people won't. And guess what? Every single person you look up to once stood exactly where you're standing right now at the edge of day one. They were scared. They had no guarantees. But they jumped, they moved, they started. So can you. Don't look back one day and wonder what would have happened if you had just taken that first step. Don't wait for external motivation to push you. Become your own fire. Let your dreams haunt you so loudly that staying still becomes more painful than taking the leap. Become so obsessed with your purpose that excuses start to disgust you. That's when everything changes. You don't need a new year, a Monday, or the first of the month. You just need a moment of courage. You need a second of boldness to flip the switch from victim to warrior. That second is now. You want it? Prove it to yourself every day. Show up when it's hard. Keep going when it's boring. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done. Let your actions scream louder than your words ever could. That's the blueprint. One day or day one, you've waited long enough. Choose day one, and then choose it again tomorrow and the next day, because greatness isn't built in a moment. It's built in a million decisions to keep going. You've got this. The idea that waiting for the perfect time is simply procrastination in disguise is a powerful truth that many people overlook. Most individuals tell themselves they'll begin pursuing their goals one day. When they feel more confident, when life is less chaotic, when they have more time or money, or when conditions are ideal. But the harsh reality is that the perfect time never arrives. Life doesn't pause and align everything perfectly for you to chase your dreams. If anything, waiting becomes a trap. It creates comfort in delay, a false sense of progress because thinking about change feels like doing something even though it's not. The speech calls this out directly, stripping away the illusion that planning or waiting is progress. It urges immediate action instead. The moment you accept that fear, doubt, and imperfection are part of the process, you realize there's no better time than right now. The longer you wait, the more momentum you lose, and the further you drift from the life you want. True transformation begins the second you stop hiding behind someday and choose to take the first uncomfortable step, not when you're ready, but when you decide you've waited long enough. The second point focuses on taking full ownership of your life by eliminating excuses and replacing them with accountability. It challenges the idea that external circumstances like a bad job, a difficult past, or lack of resources are valid reasons for inaction. While those obstacles may be real, they don't define your ability to move forward. The speech pushes you to confront the uncomfortable truth. The only thing holding you back is you. When you stop blaming others or waiting for someone to save you, you take back your power. Ownership means realizing that no one owes you success. It's your responsibility to create it. That doesn't mean the journey will be easy or fair, but it means that progress is still your choice. You can either let life happen to you or make life happen by you. Discipline becomes your foundation, the ability to show up, even when it's hard, even when you don't feel motivated. Consistency becomes your weapon, small, repeated efforts that add up over time. This shift in mindset from being a passive observer to an active creator is what separates dreamers from doers. The world doesn't reward intention, it rewards execution. The final point reinforces that success isn't built on talent, luck, or momentary bursts of motivation. It's built on relentless execution, unshakable self-belief, and the daily decision to keep moving forward, no matter how difficult it gets. While motivation can inspire you to start, it's discipline and consistency that keep you going. The speech drives home that greatness is not a one-time event, but the result of countless small choices made every day, especially on the days when it's hard, when progress feels invisible, and when quitting feels easier than continuing. It's in those moments that growth happens. The people who achieve real success are not necessarily the most gifted or lucky. They are the ones who show up over and over again, long after others have stopped. They make a habit of turning fear into action, failure into feedback, and doubt into fuel. They don't need approval or external validation, because their belief in their purpose is louder than the noise around them. This point is a call to be relentless, to choose day one not once, but every single day, knowing that each time you do, you're building something greater than motivation can ever deliver: momentum.